Guys, they said there is tension in the palace of Ooni of Ife, allegedly, over what Ebony's friend said in the palace. According to what we are hearing, allegedly, they said this lady came to, you know, jubilate with Ebony, who have returned back to uh, officially welcome her son back into the palace. But they said this her friend was shocked over her attitude, starting from a whole lot. And they said this lady started opening her mouth. From what we are hearing, they said that lady is from Ile-Ife, and she happens to be one of those who are doing all this spiritual stuff with Olori Calabash. But at some point, they say she gave up. Maybe because she was just doing it for doing sake, or maybe because I don't know her reasons, but they say she gave up. She gave up. She wasn't as active as Olori Calabash. And according to her, she was learning work from Olori Calabash then. And one of the reasons that made her to give up on this Calabash thing happens to be the behavior from the person that she is learning work. Because according to her, she believes that anybody that is doing this kind of work is supposed to be a honest person, someone that will not gang up against anyone, not to talk of doing something bad to someone intentionally. You know that something is, or one thing is certain. As human being, you are bound to offend others, knowingly or unknowingly, And unknowingly simply means that you don't know, and this thing happened by mistake, or maybe your action affected this person, and in that way you offended the person. But when you are very much aware of what you are doing and you went ahead to do it, it simply means that you offended this person. As in, you open your clear eyes and offended that person. So they said the lady believed that those in that field are not supposed to intentionally want to offend someone or gang up against anyone. But the moment Olori Calabash started plotting on how to push Queen Naomi out and take over, because to her, she was thinking that the moment she succeeds in pushing Queen Naomi out, that Kabiyesi will get married to her and it is going to be her alone. And then she was struggling to conceive before Queen Naomi. Maybe that is why we heard allegedly that she was putting some family planning pills in Queen Naomi's meal. And this lady said it that she wasn't planning that alone, that her family were solidly behind her. As a matter of fact, there are certain manipulations that she cannot do on her own, that her family have to go and get for her, like all these strong charms and all of that. And when she tried to tell her that this thing is wrong, that this can make the gods to detest you, not to be accepting appeasement and some rituals from you again, she told the lady that she doesn't know what she is talking about. But because the girl doesn't want to have problems with her, she started having cold feelings towards that work. That is the spiritual work that they are doing, the calabash carrying thing. So now, after she succeeded with the help of her family and some people in the palace, because she did not push Queen Naomi out all alone. She couldn't have done it alone. That is what they said the lady was saying. Now she is jubilating, rejoicing, and they said the lady in question knows her in and out, and when she came to the palace, if you watch very well, that very day that she presented the son to Kabiyesi, before she later change to another thing. They said the lady said that, you see that attire, that she put it on, and that going around, waving her hands, making people believe that she is out to greet them, she's happy and all of that. There is something she was doing that is spiritual that a lot of people do not know and do not understand. That she did that to make sure that anybody who would ask questions will not ask questions. Anybody who will say one thing or the other, as in, they said the lady was telling someone, and the funny part of it is that they said the person that this lady was relating to, the lady came as a friend, though, very innocent. She was not angry with Olori Calabash, but when Olori Calabash was everywhere, gallivanting, making it look like, yes, so I have pushed Queen Naomi away. I am now the madam and all of that. Even though when Queen Naomi left the palace, Kabiyesi did not marry her. They said the lady said that she know what they did with the help of her family and some people for Kabiyesi to marry her. That left for Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi wouldn't have married her. Because if Kabiyesi wanted to marry her, Kabiyesi wouldn't have married Queen Naomi at all. She would have been the one. And maybe had it been she ended up being the one. Maybe Kabiyesi might not marry all of these women that he married today. So when after doing that thing she did, that first of all she wanted to attend to a particular deity, but unfortunately Kabiyesi have employed someone to attend to that deity. That said that thing breaks her heart, even though they said the lady said that after what she did to Queen Naomi, that she have started experiencing problems in her rituals. That most of the times, that whenever she does appeasement or some ritual exercise for the palace, that the gods end up rejecting those things. I have heard this before now anyway. And the reason is because her heart is not as pure as it used to be. You know that one reason she gains so much stand and has so much value in the palace was because of that ritual stuff and appeasement that she's doing. They said during that period she was still doing it with pure heart, that the gods are with her. As in, no matter the kind of sacrifice it is, that the moment she does it, everything will work out immediately. People will start seeing the effect without wasting time. But ever since started all this plot against Queen Naomi, against how to gain ground in the palace and everything, they told her that that is not why they called her into that palace. And the girl even made mention of saying that this son that is that she wants to use to cause so much problem right now, because she is out to drag Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi, that time will tell. They said, the lady said time will tell. The lady did not say, oh, it's Kabiyesi's own, no, it's not Kabiyesi's own. They said, the lady said that time will tell. And the person that she told this thing started spreading the news all over the palace. And you know that, anyways, that is what we are hearing. No, don't forget that these are all alleged, rumors, speculated, unverified information. They are not first-hand information. Always bear that in mind. But one thing I do know is that what goes around comes around. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.